Joey G here. What's going on, everybody? On the Monday night, right before Raw, about an hour away from Raw. What's going on? Here to talk about a lot of different things and the state of mind that Joey G has been in. And the state of mind's been good, positive vibes all over. You know what I mean? New year, new stuff. Haven't done a lot of shows since the new year started, but you know, got a lot of things going on. Just to, you know, I'll get on wrestling in a second. But going out west in February, a week after the Super Bowl. I hate this shit when, you know, your tea gets stuck with a napkin. But anyway, yeah, going out west in February. And just to let you people know, you know, I'm into, not just wrestling, I'm into a lot of, you know, entertainment and everything. And I wrote a script, a story. Which I would like to turn into a movie about Sammy Guevara. You know, if you don't know the Mafia, Sammy the Bull Guevara, who, if you want to say, ratted on or turned on John Gotti, and that's a story for another day of what my opinion is on that. But I did a real good book, a real good script. I got hooked up with a person that really likes it, and taken it out to L.A. and I mean, if it can't be a movie, I would love it to be a book because it's really good. I mean, it took 2 years to, write it. I'm just about done. You know what I mean? There's a few things I had to edit, a few things I had to edit in it, a few things, I had to get my facts straight, you know what I mean? I didn't take any liberties. I didn't make any false documentation up. I documented everything and did it, you know what I mean? And all I have to say in that situation, I'm going to move on to wrestling. And if you know about the mob, if you don't, just stay. I'm going to get right on the wrestling. If you ever saw why Sammy Guevara did what he did, if you heard somebody, your best friend, talking about you, saying, what do I got to whack him? Basically, if they would have got off, Sammy would have been next. He would have got whacked. And that was the truth. So, look at all the work Sammy did. John Gotti never did shit. John Gotti, I mean, from what I hear, is a cool dude. You know what I mean? He's a dapper Don, cool-ass dude. I mean, the biggest gangster since Al Capone. In my opinion, Lucky Luciano is the greatest gangster of all time. But in celebrity status, since Al Capone, John Gotti might have been bigger than Al Capone. John Gotti, because he was in the now. I mean, from 1985 to 1991, he was the boss. I mean, he had him and Sammy the Bull, clip Paul Castellino right at Sparks Steakhouse, right on a Monday night, or it was a Tuesday night, in 1985, December 16th, 1985. It was a Monday night or Tuesday night. Before this time, it was like 5 o'clock Eastern time, and clipped him and Tommy Patelli right in their car. You know what I mean? Sammy did all that. You know what I mean? And it's amazing that Sammy did 19 murders, and he's out. And John Gotti ordered a lot of them, but Sammy did like to murder. You know what I mean? And I like Sammy. You know what I mean? Sammy kept it real. I mean, I think he's getting out of. I mean, I don't. You know what I mean? I keep noticing. I know he's sick right now, and he's got a disease, and it's weird. So, another thing. Notice all the people that go to jail, even OJ. I mean, he got a brain tumor. Everybody goes to jail, they get sick. I mean, I ain't no saint. I've been in there. But I never got God forbid, Jesus, please, you know what I mean? If I ever did go back, which I don't plan on doing because I'm living the now straight, narrow line now, But, in that type of, world, people get sick. John Gotti got sick. Al Capone got sick in jail. I mean, they all, Capone got out and then died, but he got sick while he was in there. Excuse me. And that's weird. That's just weird because Sammy Garfano didn't change his ways. I mean, he changed killing people. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't with him all the time, but I know he had a big ecstasy ring out in Arizona. And from his family saying that after, everything started, he wanted to go out to Arizona and start his own little crew out there in Phoenix. Glendale, wherever in Arizona. But it wasn't like La Cosa Nostra. It was nothing like that. This thing of ours, nothing like that. You know what I mean? It was basically selling ecstasy, an ecstasy ring. That's what it was, and oxycontins. You know what I mean? That's all it was. Wasn't really no killing. There might have been. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, and it probably did. Sammy probably did clip a couple other people. It's so easy to him. If you ever watched the Diane Sawyer interview she did with him back in the early '90s, you know what I mean? Because he still had a full-fledged set of hair. He just got his plastic surgery done. I mean. Come on, he's Sammy the Bull. You don't think killing comes to him like me smoking a cigarette or drinking a cup of coffee? That's how it's killing this to him. You know what I mean? Once you do it once, you can do it a million times, you know? But, yeah, I'm, I'm taking that out west, but like what I'm doing, I'm going out west to become an entertainer. Whether it's in wrestling, writing, creative, that's what I want to be in, acting, calling sports, doing commentary, whatever. That's Joey G. That's the creative genius. Like I said, my passion's in wrestling. And I love, you know, I love mafia stuff. I love mafia history. I love mob movies, all that kind of stuff. My stuff's accurate in that. Oh, by the way, Goodfellas, the movie, it's all accurate. The whole thing, the only thing that's not accurate in that movie is that when Hank Hill and Tommy Desmond, his real name, not Tommy DeVito, Joe Pesci's character, had in the movie, when they were kids, they were the same age. Hill was 6 years older than Tommy. Jimmy Conway, his real name, Jimmy the Gent Burke, who was played by Robert De Niro in Goodfellas, what do you call it, was the one that told Hank Hill, to watch out for Tommy. And by the way, Tommy was shot by John Gotti for killing Billy Batts in that bar. That's all a true story. True as it could be. The Spider shooting in Goodfellas. Give me a fucking drink, Spider. And then he tells, you know, shut the fuck up, Tommy. And Tommy, bang, 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 shoots him. That was all real. It had Maria, Spider's sister, on the Howard Stern show talking to Hank Hill. You know what I mean? Hank's like, he's buried under the club. Jimmy buried him under the club. I mean, that was all accurate. That was, for anybody that thinks all that shit was fake, that was real. That was all real. And when I'm trying to get these, I'm an entertainer. Like, I just don't know wrestling. Like, I love Eminem. I love music. I like the Pistons. Like, he's holding up the Pistons stuff right there. I can entertain in any type of form. You know what I mean? And that's what Joey G is. You know what I mean? Whether it's Joey G, Joey Crack, Joey G, the creative genius. You know what I mean? Joey for real, as some people call me. You know what I mean? Whatever. The thing is that I'm not going to quit what I'm doing because some marks don't like my attitude. Oh, well. You know what I mean? That's what I think of that. But let me get into wrestling real quick. What I think what's going to happen at this year's Royal Rumble is I don't know. I mean, now that Seth Rollins is in the triple threat match, I have no idea. But I will stick to this. If Dolph Ziggler or Dean Ambrose or Bray Wyatt, if Cesaro won the Royal Rumble, I think, yeah, the fans would cheer, yeah. But if somebody young doesn't win it, and it's in Philly, my town that I'm living in right now, where I'm broadcasting from, like I said, if I love Randy Orton. Randy Orton's my favorite wrestler. I mean, CM Punk's in UFC now, so I could say he's my favorite UFC superstar. But if Randy Orton wins it, like it's reported, I think they're going to shit all over Randy Orton just as bad as they shit on Batista in Pittsburgh last year. But I'm picking Randy Orton still to win the Royal Rumble. That's my pick. I think that's what WWE's going. Matter of fact, I can almost say I'm 99.9% sure the Viper is winning the Royal Rumble. But like I said, Ziggler's name's been floating around. Ambrose's name, Roman Reigns was the favorite, but I guarantee if Roman wins, he's going to get booed out of the building. I don't know about as bad as Batista was booed, but he'll be booed. There might be a few kids going, yay, Roman, yay. But there's not going to be a lot. But I don't think that's happening. Because I think Randy Orton's going to win it, and he'll get booed. Maybe some people would cheer, but either Randy Orton's going to win it, or at the number 30, you're going to hear, dung, dung, and The Undertaker's going to come out. And you know they're not going to put him at like number 15 or before that. They're not going to put him anywhere before 25. You know what I mean? They're not going to put, you know, he's so banged up. One bad hit, you know what I mean? And The Undertaker wins the Royal Rumble and he meets Lesnar. But then that's so predictable because you know he's going to beat Lesnar at WrestleMania. But the only thing is The Undertaker can't be the champion. So then the only thing I could see happening then is the following night on Raw, Seth Rollins cashes in and takes the belt. But that's the way The Undertaker's career would be ended. I can maybe see The Undertaker retiring the belt, holding the tournament for it, and then the winner of the tournament gets the belt. Then Seth Rollins cashes in after WrestleMania. I don't know. I thought last year it was all puzzled, but this year is very much puzzled. You don't know what's going to happen. So I guess until after the Royal Rumble, we really don't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? We have no clue. You know what I mean? It's up there. But I am saying Randy Orton will win the Royal Rumble. If not him, Dolph Ziggler, Dean Ambrose, No Daniel Bryan. No, no, no to the goat-faced troll. No. This is Joey G. Like I said, I'm in the Joey G state of mind. You know what I'm saying? My book will be coming out hopefully soon. I get that shit published, and I'm going to higher places. Now I don't care how many views I get on this. I'm trying to make it big. You know what I mean? I just want to get this pretty face on the TV and let it get out there. Let all my news get out there, and everything I gotta get out there. You know what I'm saying? Raw's on in about 50 minutes and 50. Not 15, 50 jerk offs, and it's gonna be pretty cool tonight. We'll see what happens. The Authority's back in charge. Cena got Eric Rowan, Ryback, and Ziggler fired, but we know they ain't really fired. We'll see how that portrays tonight on Raw, probably with Triple H, coming out saying something. I'm going to try to give you guys some excerpts of Raw tonight. I'll at least do one. But this is Joey G. I'm out. Been doing the show coming at you during the week, and the wet t-shirt contest is still on for this week. So as of right now, I'll give you more news on my next show about that. But this is Joey G. I'm out. Hey, AFC Championship, Colts at Patriots. NFC, Green Bay at Seattle. I'm not going to say my picks right now. I'll say them on the next show, and we'll talk about that on the next show. You give me your guys' pick. What do you guys think? But I'll tell you what, Andy Luck ain't no joke. Tom Brady's getting old. You know what I mean? And can Seattle's defense stop Green Bay? Because I'll be honest with you, I would like to see Green Bay and Indianapolis in the Super Bowl. Everybody's saying New England and Seattle. I don't know. But I'm not saying it's going to be Indianapolis and Green Bay. I would like to see it be that, but I don't know if that's going to be it. I'll give you my Super Bowl picks. Much more on wrestling on my next show. I will be doing some excerpts of Raw tonight, so after 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and end the Raw, I'm going to at least do 1 or 2 excerpts of Raw tonight, so stay tuned. Subscribe to Joey G. I know I haven't been doing shows, but I got a lot of stuff to do on my plate because I'm going to Hollywood, baby. This is Joey G. I'm out. Peace.